Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here at weatherweb.net, and this is your look ahead video updated on Wednesday the 14th of June. Thanks again for watching, and you'll be aware of the huge question mark that exists over the weather as we go into next week. We've got basically dry conditions headed through the course of this weekend, but the question is, what happens next week? Do we get thundery rain? When does it arrive? And how much rain do we see? Well, let me show you first of all. This is the 5-day mean of the 500 millibar flow, and it takes us to the end of Sunday. And you notice here that we've got a ridge off towards the east of the UK in here. This is going to be responsible for the basically dry weather that we're going to see in many areas through the course of the weekend. There will be some showers around, some bits of drizzle for western Scotland, northern and western parts of Ireland, but a tendency for those to become even more infrequent as we head towards the back end of the week and into the course of the weekend. Now, into the early stages of next week, so this is the chart taking us up to 10 days time, so up to Saturday the 24th. Just ignore that date there, not quite sure what's showing you that, but this is from Monday up to Saturday the 24th of June. And again, we've got a weak ridge showing in here, but you see the trough that's just in here. This is showing the potential for those heights to lower and for thundery rain to come up across France, then through here, and the mean position would be to put it into here. The main trough is actually out in the Atlantic, and it's these features that we need to watch coming eastwards during the back end of the week. But the GFS ensemble sees something in there for the middle of next week. Then into days 11 to 15, so this takes us up to Wednesday, the following Wednesday, ignore that Monday, so this takes up to the following Wednesday. Notice how that trough line is down through the west of the UK, indicating more mixed to unsettled conditions coming in. Most rain always through western areas, but off towards the east, the rain tending to be lighter. So there's a definite story developing there. Now, if you look at many forecasts all over the internet, they're talking about it being fine and dry and sunny during the course of next week. And the reason for that is that the GFS is picked up as showing high pressure building through the country. I can just show you this. This is from the Weatherweb Premium model site, and we've got the time, as you know, in the top right hand corner there as to what the charts refer to. So as I just go through, you notice here, look, here's the high coming in on Saturday. There it is on Sunday, edging its way northwards and into next week as well. It builds across the UK according to the GFS. It wants to keep it dry, warm and sunny, although just notice the thundery showers coming into the west by the end of next week, and then we see a breakdown headed into next weekend. However, if I just go back to Monday, notice on Monday it has this hint, look, of some thunderstorms breaking out across eastern and southern parts of England. Now that's revealing a story, and because when you look at the ECMWF, again, time is in the top right hand corner. Again, these are available to you through the premium model section, and these go forward in 24-hour steps. So here we are into the weekend. There's pressure building through Friday and through Saturday and into Sunday as well. But just notice what happens down here across Spain. The heat is releasing warm plumes of air, and during the course of Monday, low pressure develops across the west of Portugal. That area of low pressure then tracks its way northwards, so that by midnight Monday running into Tuesday, it's in the Bay of Biscay. We've got thundery bursts of rain coming into the south of the UK at that time. And then by midnight Tuesday into Wednesday, the low is centred in the western parts of the Channel, and then that would be pushing outbreaks of thundery rain ever further northwards across the UK. And you notice that by Thursday, the low has drifted its way eastwards. It's now in the eastern Channel and is centred across much of the country. So there is evidence from the ECMWF that we'll see a slip into thundery rain getting into the south of the country more quickly than the GFS is suggesting. Now, both of them are entirely logical in the way that they do things, but I have to say we're leaning towards the ECMWF ideas just at the moment. So going with the idea of thundery showers in the southeast on Monday evening, and then thundery rain slowly moving its way northwards through Tuesday and into Wednesday itself. And we need to watch for the potential for some torrential rain in there. Now, of course, I could be way off with this. But the ECM2F has been consistently wanting to bring in this thundery rain. GFS has jumped on board. I think the message is make the most of the window that we've got coming up. Now, looking just a little bit further ahead, this is the NAO prediction from the CFS. Makes for just some interesting viewing. This is the more unsettled spell of weather that we think we are about to go into. So it brings positive anomalies. Then we go into neutral anomalies, and notice how it stays that way through much of July and through much of August before slipping into negative territory towards the end of August and the early part of September. This is kind of building the theme that while we don't go into anything of a real washout, we go into more of, it's that end of August, early September period that I think we could start to see higher pressure building back in. So basically, it looks like through much of July, yeah, we'll still get some dry periods, but I think through much of July and August, we're into a westerly flow, what you might call a normal summer pattern. And it's not till the end of the month that we start to see pressure really building in once again. Having said that, we're still in this tendency for high pressure to want to build towards the north of the UK. Of course, though, I'll keep you up to date on the developments over the coming weeks as to where that middle to latter stage of the summer goes. But I think this is a window that we can't ignore, the one that's coming up at the moment. Like I say, could be completely wrong, but just looking at it, my reading of it is that yes, we'll get something early July, but I'm not sure how long that lasts after that. Okay, I will leave you with that for now. Don't forget to check out the 2-week planner. That's got more detail on what I think is going to happen next week. And of course, the fast forecast will be online again for you later on. But for now, whatever you're doing, thanks again for watching. Keep the sun shining, and bye for now.